All right. You might recognize this guy behind me. He's been in Kent all evening. But every week on this show, he manages to teach us something. And he admitted earlier, and I have to admit now with Chris, I didn't know anything about the Covington Cup, but this man knows all about it now down in Kent. Tell us about the big game.
You learn something every night, Paul, and I know you live a very fast-paced, extravagant life, but I look back at my past 4 days. 4 days ago, I was live outside our nation's capital. 3 days ago, celebrating a WNBA championship. Last night, I was rocking out to Boy George in the Culture Club. And tonight, the big game at French Field. I tell you what, this has been an incredible 4-day run for me. And tonight, the crowd did not let me down tonight. It was an awesome atmosphere out here at French Field. Kentwood, Kentlake, both sides going back and forth. On the field, it is Kentlake that wins it 28-14. The Falcons now a perfect 3-0. Coach Brett Thompson, he has been coaching at Kentlake for 4 years. He knows this rivalry game. It's intense, it gets emotional, and he was very proud about his team, how they played on the field and how they acted off.
Yeah, I'm really proud of our kids. You know, we've been talking about discipline and mental toughness, and our kids played for 48 minutes. Really proud of them.
How key is that in a rivalry game, you know, the mental toughness? Because things can get emotional and penalties can happen. You guys didn't have many tonight.
No, we talked about playing a full game this week, putting it all together, and we had a good week of practice. Tuesday and Wednesday, kids were working hard, having great attitudes, and you know, I was proud of the way they played and played for 48 minutes.
Total team effort, but tell me a little bit about your quarterback and what makes him so special out there.
He makes plays. You know, he's wicked smart. He's a 4.0 student. He's a leader. He's a captain. But he can create plays and use his legs, and you know, he threw the ball well today too as well. So he's full package.
It was a huge deal. I mean, we've been playing since junior Falcons, junior Kentlake, all that stuff. So since 6th grade, and it's always been tough competition. I mean, a lot of memories on French Field, and just it's great to finish with a win. It feels really good, especially with all these teammates I've been growing up with. So.
What's it mean? This is a fun rivalry, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very competitive, hard hitting, and it was a slow night, but we got it done.
Tell me, what was the key on offense for you? Just keep grinding and pounding?
Yeah, O-line did an excellent job. All the running backs that came in did a good job, and good play calls from the O-line coach.
3-0. What's so special about this team? What do you like about this team?
We stick together. We just love each other, and we all brothers, and we'll die for each other.
Defensively, offensively, special teams, everything was working tonight. Tell me a little bit about this win tonight.
Oh man, this is everything. We've been putting in so much work over the past years, man. I'm just trying to take it all in right now. This is awesome.
Kentlake Falcons celebrating in style tonight. They'll have their first league game next week when they face off against the Trojans from Auburn. Kentwood now 0-3. Tough start for them, and it won't get much easier next week when they face a pretty good Beamer team. A Beamer team, as you saw earlier in the Blitz, lost by just 1 point tonight to John Marr and his Federal Eagles. So Kentwood is going to have their hands full again next week. Once again, Kentlake takes home the Claude French All-City Trophy. Paul, trying to do some research on that. All I know is that Claude French was born in the Kent area back in 1896. I'll try to do a little more digging tonight on that and come back in the show if I can find any more information. And they also take home the Covington Cup, which was started just 2 years ago, by the way. So that one, not a lot of history there, but they do take that home tonight. So we are live tonight at French Field. The field is ours, Paul. Come on down. We'll play a game tonight.
Hey, one quick question about Boy George. Give me a quick critique. Did you like the concert?
I got to tell you what, Paul, I was not a huge Boy George fan growing up, but he's still, he's got it. I mean, he can bring it. I thought his last song of the night, Karma Chameleon, I mean, I don't know if that's how you say it. Come Chameleon. Yeah, I mean, that crowd at the Washington State Fair on their feet. I mean, it was crazy.
Yeah, I can only imagine. All right, thank you, Rockstar. We'll check in with you sometime later this week. I don't know where you're going to be, but we'll talk to you soon. All right, to Memorial